Fuck it.
This is a swamp production. Yeah, grew up shrekking a donkey.
I see some soldiers from far away. They trying to tell us. They trying to tell me this is their swamp.
No, donkey. This is my swan. My swan. Yeah, 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 donkey. Came out of swamp, I'm donkey. Sipping that lean is boldly. Smoking that green is lovely. Yeah, yeah, donkey. What's in a bag? Pumpy. We got a mag, pumpy. Now they fall back like Humpty Dumpty, yeah.
Damn straight. I get so high, never laying straight. Hop out the back of the lane straight. They know this shooter got guns in his tool, but I think that this bitch cannot blame straight. Look at my coat, we can band change. We thumbing through hundreds and whipping this
Camera
onion.
dead?
Can
No,
we be
I'm
humble?
just
They
dead.
looking,
You
they
know how good
telling
this
me
song
damn
is.
straight.
Mad at me, donkey, what for? Cause I took Fiona out the hood. Why they mad at me, donkey, what for? It's cause fuck hard, only 4-4.
Hey, Fred, hold on. Hear me, I'ma spin it. Get a slot tight, look a biscuit. I'm a stallion, we can kick it. Instead of motor, bitch, I'ma leak it. He ain't
Imagine
coming,
this is Kendrick's
no
new album.
preaching. Couple rain and a
I didn't think
drop
he could
beat
pop-
sipping.
keep
Sipping
that,
up,
but
then
he
we
did.
run blue steel skin. Sipping mud from the swamp where you living.
My swamp, yeah, donkey, this is my swamp.
Sheesh.
Come straight home.
My swamp, my
Where's it from?
swamp,
I made it
yeah,
today.
donkey, this is my swamp.
I made this today. Just a little side project of mine. I like to do funny, goofy things. I made the whole thing about an hour ago.
My swamp, yeah, donkey, this is my swamp. My swamp, yeah, donkey. Came out of swamp, I'm donkey. Sipping that lean is boldly. Smoking that green is lovely, yeah, yeah, donkey. What's in a bag, pumpy? We got a mag, pumpy.
All right. My lights are turned off. My camera's working. I just in the pitch darkness. Somehow I turned off my monitors as well. I'm just going by vibe. All right. Let's see. Does it work here?
And that's when I knew Atrioc would never be the same.
Is this gonna work? There we go. Oh wait, he's exactly the same. Oh wait, he's exactly the same. Not even any different at all. I'm not blue. I'm not blue. I'm wearing a blue shirt. Actually, purplish. A Spectacore merch, folks. You can get it today. Actually, I don't know if he still sells it. Today's name is 21 months. Uncle Drew. They call me the white Uncle Drew, by the way. Thank you for the 15 months. Big A, it's my 15 month anniversary and never read my message. Is this the month? It is. Popcan, thank you for the 30 months. Hey, Shark, hope you're having a great day. Glizzy. Thanks, man. I needed that glizzy at the end to really get it. You know, I don't really understand compliments until someone filters it through the word glizzy. Hey, Atrioc, EU Frog here. 2 days ago, I started playing League of Legends because of your streams again after 2 years. And now I'm playing 20 games a day till 4 a.m. Thanks. Is this a sincere thank you? Are you actually thanking me? Or is this like a ironic, you're kind of mad at me situation? Because it's not my fault. All right? You should be happy. What I've done, I've given you a really fun, fulfilling hobby. You should really be thanking me. 20 games a day, that's good. I only played one game today, so kind of good for me. Let's just check on that game. How did it go? Be interesting to see how that game went. Oh! 10-1 and 9 fucking Varus? 89% Varus win rate over 9 ranked games? Fucking barely can't even be stopped? Sheesh. My swamp. My swamp. Da-na-na-na-na-na. My swamp. Bring back the clip of Big A saying any league is bad for the mental and we should stop him from relapsing. Oh my God, dude. What I was saying back then, that's because I was super addicted to crack. I was deflecting, okay? You can't trust my words back then. Now I've replaced it with a much more healthy habit, League of Legends. Every win is a loss for the enemy team. Somebody just made a magic card called Captain Obvious. And it's like every time you draw a card, you take a card from the top of your deck and put it in your hand. That's the text on the card. Every time you tap a land for mana, gain 1 mana. That's pretty funny. So you draw 2? You actually do. You actually do draw 2. So that's actually it's funnily written, but it's actually really strong. You're like the CIA trying to push this lethal shit on the youth. Me playing League of Legends for fun is like fucking 80s Reagan era CIA putting crack in inner cities. I'm not asking that. I'm saying it as a fact. Put a clip out. That is what I'm doing. Yeah. But it's better because it's not racially motivated. You understand? I just hate the young of all races. I hate all young people and I'm trying to hurt them with League of Legends. So it's not this dude's chanting, we want League. Bro is alone. Bro is in a silent crowd starting to get a fucking slow clap going. Wait, the fans are building. The roar is building. We want League. I'm not doing it tonight. I promise you I'm not doing it tonight. I'm trying to wait for my friends to catch up, bro. It turns out I'm just the GOAT. It turns out I'm just fucking crazy. I'm just the natural. Caught. Uh-oh, caught. Turns out I just fucking have it like that. So I need my friends to catch up so I can fucking duo with them. It's not fun playing by myself. Don't you have a bachelor's degree in League? That's actually what I have. Not even kidding. If you actually math out my college time, that is what I have. A bachelor's degree in League of Legends. I have a fucking 3.5-year degree of like serious study. That's a really funny way to phrase it. I did not skip League class. I'll tell you that. Wait, someone's calling me? Is this live? No, I'm sorry. This is a VOD, you stupid fucking piece of shit. Don't feel insulted because I'm saying this on a VOD, so it can't be to you. If you're watching this live, it can't be to you. Don't capital D colon because this is a VOD. My bachelor's degree, Twitter doom scrolling. You scrolled Twitter, doom scrolled Twitter for 4 years straight as your only task. You skipped class to doom scroll Twitter. What a waste. What a waste. At least with League of Legends, you get some elo. I don't know. You learn how to play fucking Katarina or something. What do you get from doom scrolling Twitter? My bachelor's is in Gyatonomics. What is that? What is that? What does that mean? Do you have a fucking big ass? Or are you just better than the average person to be able to notice a big ass? I have a... No, actually, let me take this. I actually have my bachelor's in Gyatonomics. That's a thick butt. I grinded SC2. I did that too. I did that too freshman year. Not so much of a crazy grind. Not my league era, but I did play SC2 until I switched to league. Big mistake. Dropped out of college in part due to league. Really changed trajectory of my life, Lamau. And then someone replied and said, that Lamau carries a lot of weight. That's a sad Lamau, dude. That is a heavy Lamau. That is Pagliacci's fucking clown laugh of a Lau. A Lamau. That's a tough one. Was right there with you, bro. It barely, it nicked me. But for the grace of God, go I. Wait, is Walls streaming? I heard Tim Walls was going to stream today. Tim Walls. I heard he's going to go live to stream World of Warcraft today. I'm not kidding. Where? My swamp. This is my swamp. Donkey, this is he? It's not, no, it's not bait, bro. Look at this fucking article on Wired. Tim Walls is supposed to play WoW today. I'm not kidding. It'd be so funny if he goes live and it's like he's exactly like Asmongold. Like just Tim Walls in like a dingy apartment, fucking 3 Uber Eats bags next to him, and he's just fucking saying, you know, I hate the woke. Just like constantly fucking teasing rage bait for engagement. Oh, is a fake headline? Are you for real? It's a, oh, no. Okay. It's different. It's a person who's a WoW creator watching a Tim Walls speech while playing WoW, but they're going to do it on the Harris channel. I don't think they get it. I'm not sure they get it. That's not really what. I want to see the VOD. Can I see the VOD? Did this exist?
In this election, we each face a...
Okay, this is it.
And she never
It's
once
just Subway
hesitated
Surfers.
to work across the aisle in a
Bro,
bipartisan
it's just
manner.
Subway
That's what
Surfers
leadership
type
looks
beat.
like. And I'll tell you, I'm proud to be your running mate. I gave you that image that the world saw of Donald Trump on that debate stage.
He's got my vote. Maybe they do get it. I don't know. I think it would have been hype had he sat down with a WoW player. I think that would have been funny. I think if he tried to play WoW, that would have moved some units. Hey, Big A, Vodfrog here for the first stream. I'm sorry. Listen, I understand you're coming in here with a good level of excitement. You watch a lot of Clips channel videos. Understand that your first message here needs to be glizzy, 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 and something stupid. You can't come in with a serious question that early because you haven't. I don't know you, bro. I know all of my chatters really well. I know them all personally, and I know their attributes. I know their ups, their downs. And so, like, you can't just show up at the bar and fucking drop an essay, dude. I can't. How am I supposed to react to that? Also, I got to be honest with you guys. I'm a little bit tired today. I'm a little bit fucking tired. I'm a little off. I'll be honest with you. League of Legends is part of it. Late night basketball is part of it. This very demanding job is part of it. I don't know that I'm fucking... can you say your catchphrase? I can say my catchphrase. Hey, folks, it's Big A here, and now we're going to get to streaming. That's a long one. It's a long one, but everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. Everyone claps it. Game on. He said it. He said the thing. Holy, he said the thing, dude. Thank you, Atrioc, for bearing the great burden of being a streamer. You're welcome. It is, I mean, we can all agree it's the toughest job there is. I think if you were like a bomb defusal expert, you know, in the SWAT team and you had to defuse, you know, bombs on the regular with your life on the line, that would be close. You know, that's almost what my job's like. But the problem with that is it doesn't require you to play balloons now and then. So it's not that hard. Or League of Legends. Bomb defusal streamer? Dude, that'd be fire. Holy shit. A Mr. Beast style video where he just says, like a Saw style challenge, where they're like, hey, I have to defuse this bomb or I die. That would be fucking crazy good content. It'd be dark, but it'd be crazy. The explosion clip? Yeah, no joke. I mean, you could do it without death. I mean, if someone did that right now and it's like, okay, imagine this. Imagine it's like, I don't know, fucking Tommy Innit or something, okay? And he's in a room and they've created a slime bomb, like a Nickelodeon slime bomb, where if you don't defuse it in time, it explodes all over you. Green slime, okay? And then if they make the bomb like an actual bomb, like it's got all the right wires and everything, and then he's on voice chat with a headset with an actual bomb defusal expert. That's fucking crazy good content. That's crazy good content, dude. And he's trying to like, what the fuck do I press? You know, he's trying to do it. Da, 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 da. He said he went way over his Amazon Prime show budget of $100 million. He spent $15 million on a town for the contestants. He also broke a town world record. Interesting. Interesting. Mr. Beast video where he gets in a sub and then goes down the Titanic with a Logitech controller. Okay, I think you're just trying to kill Mr. Beast. I think you're just trying to kill Mr. Beast. No, I have an interesting tangent on that. The military, the U.S. military is talking about how yeah, here it is. They used to have these big, bulky knobs and switches to control, like, you know, drones and subs and autonomy, all this stuff. And then they realized that all of the new Gen Z recruits were just good with Xbox controllers, so they switched. So it's like in the military, they just use fucking Xbox controllers. This video game controller has become the U.S. military. Like, they have some reskinned ones like this, but they also just have, oh, it's fucking, I don't know, I shouldn't have to pay for journalism in this economy. There we go. Some of them, they just have this. So it's just like, we're just, dude, it's so many ads. My God, dude. Journalists should not be paid in any way. I shouldn't have to pay money, but I also shouldn't have to see ads. They should just work for free and get journalism like this for me for free. Is that too much to ask? Why does it need such a thick cord? I don't know. Life or death. The U.S. military is adopting specially built video game style controllers. That's funny. Even in the British Army. Interesting. Yeah, it's just really funny because it makes total sense. Like, not only are people more used to it, but it's designed, you know, for that kind of purpose in a video game. They're not going to put in the rumble feature though. Yeah, you probably don't need rumble feedback for your fucking drone. It was a misinput when you fucking bombed the wrong target. Bro is getting expensive watch ads. You're such a pocket watcher, bro. Holy God. You're such a pocket watcher. You know what's fucking crazy? Is I finished my league game today and I fucking get ready to go live. I'm changing my title and everyone in the fucking pre-chat is pocket watching my league game. They're like checking my OPGG. Oh, wow, he just got a kill on Varus. He's probably not even going to go live because he's playing fucking league right now. They're every fucking game I play. It's all public. I can't just fucking game in peace. My swamp. My swamp. Donkey, this is my swamp. Damn, that's a catchy song. One more time.
This is a swamp production. Yeah, who are Shrek and named Donkey?
I see some soldiers from far away. They trying to tell us. They trying to tell me this is their swamp.
No, donkey. This is my swan. My swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan. My swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan. My swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan. My swan. Yeah, donkey. Came out of swamp, I'm donkey. Sipping that lean is boldly. Smoking it.
This is great. Is this AI? No, this is a real legitimate release by DreamWorks. Great question. Great question. Yeah, this was they they got Mike Myers to record this voice line.
Green is lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, where he said, you know,
Sipping that lean is boldly.
sipping that lean, it's bubbly. That was Mike Myers. Great question. You are not cooked for the future when you ask that question. Now imagine listening to that while bombing people with an Xbox controller. Oh God, what a world. What a world. What's crazy though is like, all right, as these tools get easier, it's not going to be only Glorb who can do this. Where, you know, is no IP will be safe. Every children's cartoon will be singing fucking gangster rap across the internet nonstop.
Smoking that green is lovely. Yeah, yeah, donkey. What's in a bag? Pumpy. We got a mag, pumpy. 94 back like Humpty Dumpty. Yeah.
Damn straight. I get so high, never lame straight. Hop out the back of the lame straight. They know this shooter got guns in his too, but I think that this bitch got all blame straight. Look at
Damn, the fucking Eddie Murphy voice is crazy. It's crazy. I think they legitimately got a recording with him. Does he have another one? What else does he have?
Bob's been stepping on us, homie.
We gotta spin the block on him, huh?
Yeah, it's Marge. I say with my homie, banging on that chromie. Marge Sim, crypto, blue flags only. I know you a Simpson, Shelbyville crony.
I know you a simp son is. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Ops getting pissed on, we leave a mad groaning. All my homies saying. All my homies saying. All my homies saying.
Left a fucking hole in the boy like he lard lad. Smoking hella tree, big homie, I'ma spark that. You was not a dog, big pussy, what you bark at? Cutest wing that we had him looking like he barked at. Working at the factory until my fucking finger blade. Homie growing hella crunchy, got him under LEDs. Then us with the rest, watch the stones on infinity. Yes, we up in low, sipping top things, straight headed things. Don't hit a poke with the poke, twist breezing. Hope me to go with the scope, so they bleeding. Right, son, don't push it, coke, G-Easy. We might be out of Springfield, but homie, it's my season.
Homie, banging on that chromie. Marching, crypto, blue flags only. I know you a Simpson, Shelbyville crony. I was getting pissed on
Do you
you,
think
leave
this
'em
video is part of God's plan? I think, yeah. This was what Christ himself foresaw. I think this was like what it was all about. Cole dropped 20 minutes ago. Sheesh, let me finish. I mean, this is like, it's just 2 rap goats. I can't cut this one off.
crony. All my homies saying, all my
Is this in
homies
Revelations?
saying,
Yeah, exactly.
all my homies saying.
That's fire. What's the new J. Cole? J. Cole. Poured in is not for stream with a chat, bro. This song is for headphones in your bed at night. That's what that song's for. That song's for headphones, eyes closed, in the dark. It's not going to play as well on stream as fucking Marge Simpson saying blue flags crypt up only. That's gonna play better, but I think I'm gonna vibe to this tonight. Jocko Casino, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Welcome to the content. I met a girl today who's told me she genuinely believes in the Greek gods and has been working with Apollo recently. Is it worth it or nah? Bro, yeah, you can get it in with Apollo. You have a connect to fucking Apollo. You could have dinners on Mount Olympus and you're fucking here chatting. Message her back, King. I can fix her. She can fix you. She can be the Meg to your Hercules, bro. Get out there. Yeah, maybe she's just an Age of Mythology player. Maybe you misunderstood. She's an AOM player talking about the meta, dude, and you don't fucking understand. I unironically don't see what's different between that and other religions. The difference is the other religions are all true, and the only one that's not is Greek. Sorry you didn't know that. You feel kind of stupid, don't you? Allah's real, Yahweh's real, Christian God's real, but the Greek gods, Roman gods, not real. No, Roman somehow is real. Aztec God's real. Quetzalcoatl is real. Anubis is real. Ra's real. Thor. Faker is real. Santa's real. The ghost is real. Just not Zeus. Zeus is fake as fuck. It's all made up. It's all a big ruse pulled on the Greek people. Is Obama real? No, he's not real. Obama, dude. A president who somehow wore a tan suit and got reelected? Yeah, okay, sure. That's real. You're fucking gullible as shit, bro. You're gullible as shit. It was a drone running White House. It's like a Scooby-Doo reveal scene. They take Obama's mask off. Obama, why have you been building so many drones? Take the mask off and it's a drone. You caught me. Zeus fake, T1 Zeus real. Facts. Dude, they're so funny. Wait, can someone have this? I didn't save it in my notes, so I'll be able to find it. Fuck, dude. It was, come on, 1 second, I'll find it. Come on. Yeah, here it is. I found it. So if you guys don't know, the European player Reckless, is it how do you pronounce his fucking tag? It's Reckless, right? He's a great player, but I always get his fucking tag wrong. He, you know, in his mid-20s, kind of late for an esports career, decided, fuck it, I really want to get better. I'm going to go live in Korea and join T1 and be not even a main roster player for them, which is like based, you know, it's like really risky, and he doesn't even speak the language, had to learn it. So he went to be a fucking, you know, amateur at the T1 house and grind his way up onto the squad. He's only a backup player still, but they made this poster. The God of Thunder, Zeus, the owner of the Rift, unkillable Demon King, Faker, the Demon Prince, Gumayushi, legendary genius monster, Carria, the sixth man. Bro did not get a nickname. It's giving Brawny. Yeah. Well, it's actually the opposite of Brawny because he earned his way on there against all odds. But apparently he just fucking practices hard, plays chess with Faker. I really respect it. He was talking about how I mean, I'm getting too in the league weeds here, but he was saying, like, when I played in Europe, there was only a few people who really cared about winning, like really fucking cared, like grinded all day, wanted to win worlds, wanted to be best in the world. He was like, maybe it was like G2 Caps was it. Me and Caps. And he's like, in Korea, there's like 100 Caps. There's 1 million Caps you've never heard of that are all amateur players grinding for the top. So it was just it was a pretty badass interview. Isn't his Twitter bio King of the North? That'd be a better name than the sixth man, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. They did him dirty. They did him, his DEI. Yeah, it was classic DEI white guy. Fucking, they made T1 woke, dude. Madge DEI. Atrioc, did you watch Dream's coverage of the hurricane? Talking about Minecraft Dream. Minecraft Dream covered the hurricane.
Wait. I heard myself somewhere.
This is real? This is where you get your news.
Where am I hearing myself? Knows. But these cameras, as you can see, are actually cameras from within the storms. Like this one right here. Like we can kind of click around and see, like as we're getting, we have we're kind of watching right now. This is heading towards Sarasota. Unfortunately, hopefully, if you're in any of these areas, you have evacuated. I think a lot of these areas are kind of mandatory evacuation zones, like in Bradenton and Sarasota. And St. Petersburg, Tampa especially.
Only news source I trust. Only news source I trust. Hey, if it gets somebody in Florida to evacuate when they wouldn't, I guess it's a good thing. Dude, it's just so crazy how people under a certain age, it's like, you know how there's like, like this, this meme of, you know, thing Japan pog, you know, whatever, anything where it's Japan, and it's like this but Minecraft, thing Minecraft. People under a certain age, if you take a normal thing and put it in Minecraft, it suddenly becomes a great thing. That's so interesting. That's interesting. Thing Minecraft. Imagine if we put Japan in Minecraft, you'd be unstoppable. You'd be unstoppable. Millennials do Harry Potter. Okay, that's a little different because I'm not trying to get. Well, actually, if someone fucking put on a fucking Gryffindor robe and told me about the weather, I'd watch it. This tornado is going Wingardium Leviosa up, up, up. Hermione said to evacuate. She's smart. I have to do it. Yeah, maybe. That's not a crazy idea. That's not a crazy idea. You might be cooking. Talking of Harry Potter.
On their knees like a towel.
All right. All right. Atrioc, do you think more games that let the players be the creator? Sorry, wait. Do more games that let the players be the creators be more popular for companies to develop as Roblox? And I think, yeah, bro. This sentence, a little rush when you wrote it. You have camera turned off, so you're listening only. And I just did a video about this exact thing. Like, Marketing Monday 2 weeks ago was about this, and the video 4 days ago was about this. Like, specifically, this exact thesis. So, yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, dude, you know what I forgot? Holy shit, I forgot to tell you this. Who dat made a fucking battle report? We got our first guest battle report from Whodat950. We'll have to do it on Monday. I totally forgot. I forgot to do that. Yeah, battle report. Remind me. It's huge. I have not yet to watch it, but hey, Big A, have you seen that T1 hype on Twitter? TF1 as we're on Paramount. What is TF1 hype? Are you an undercover marketer? Oh, it's Transformers? No, I don't care, bro. I don't care, dude. If it don't have Shia LaBeouf in it, I don't watch. Bar none. Sorry. I was never into the movies for the robots. I was in it for Shia. New Transformers actually peak, no lie. I promise you. And I don't mean this to be insulting. And I also don't mean this to be alienating. But if I were to watch it, I wouldn't like it. I don't know how to tell you this. I wouldn't like it. I know I won't like it. I'm going to watch it. Even if you think it's peak, I'm not going to like it. I'm going to be bored. I'm going to be fucking bored. It's going to be exactly like the other Transformers movies of fucking, bland ass dialogue and 2.5 hours of CGI robots. If it's not Shia, the heart and soul of the fucking project, and Megan Fox, and Linkin Park, it's not worth it. Bumblebee says Hawk Tua. All right, change my mind. It's the greatest. It's peak. If Bumblebee says Hawk Tua, then Scorsese will shed a tear of joy that cinema's finally back. Watch the trailer. Bro, I'm not trying to yuck your yums. I'm just not going to like it. I don't know what to tell you here.
For thousands of years, we have been at war.
Full screen!
But before, we were enemies.
Like, I don't even have a connection to Transformers. Oh, there it is.
We were like brothers.
You ready? Always ready. Let's punch in.
Hey,
Hey, watch where you're going.
What did you say?
It's not like he can transform.
Hey, Darkwing. Don't. My finger can transform. Guess which one? Allow me. I appreciate you having my back. No matter what.
What is...
You know what would make this better? Now I'm convinced this is truly a cinema masterpiece. You know what would make this better is if it were in Minecraft. I hate to say it. It's like the jokes are amazing, the plot's amazing, but the animation would be better if it was Minecraft. And then I'd actually be fucking hooked.
That?
Sending location coordinates. We're under attack!
It's an SOS message from the surface.
Fantastic!
It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye.
A cave with teeth. Nothing scary about that. Holy Primus.
I see strength in you. Take these and access your full potential.
We can transform now!
How do we use these things?
Come on!
My head. How you choose to use this power is up to you. We roll out.
What?
Louder.
Transform and roll out. I want to help build a better world.
Like you said, we can be so much more.
Maybe it's just me, but he's different.
Yeah, no, I picked up on that.
I picked up on that too.
What happened
Built
to
like
my best
brothers.
friend?
Forged into enemies.
Burn it down! All of it!
We have to stop him.
We could have built the future together.
I don't think so.
All right, we get it. It's peak. It's so peak. It's unbeatable. It's cinema. Atrioc, the trailer is bad, but the movie is good. Bro, I told you I'm not trying to yuck your yums, but I promise you, if I watch the movie, it's not going to be a fundamentally different experience. Please, please, you can enjoy it. It's fine. There's things I like that are stupid too. But that is what it is. It is what it is, bro. Yeah, I play League of Legends. Who am I judge? Genuine question. But as someone with experience in esports and business, what do you think that a video game that was intentionally made to be difficult could make it as esports? More mechanical skill in StarCraft and Fortnite with building. I think the esports and gaming industries have learned that the average player doesn't want to do that to that level. However, games like, I don't know, CSGO, Valorant, Rocket League, they all are mechanically deep games. I mean, they're still complicated games. The real thing that's tough to do to get a big esport, to get a big audience, is it's not about the difficulty of the game so much. It's about 1v1. 1v1 is very hard to sell because when you lose a 1v1, you feel more bad. People actually need the ability to blame their team. They need that mental out or they won't get addicted to the game. Fighting games are not big, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Fighting games, even esports wise, are small. And then for player base size are a tiny fraction of the games I listed. They're very niche. What about like FIFA? Isn't FIFA purely pay to win? Da, da, As is Madden. They have a league, I thought. The reason that you say you thought is because nobody fucking watches it. That's why. Do. No, and nobody's ever gonna watch digital facsimiles of sports games. There's just no point. They'll watch the sport. They don't want to watch somebody play as Messi. They want to watch Messi. That's fucking. That's just A1 day one. Hearthstone, not really an esport. Nobody watches the esports. People play Hearthstone casually. Hearthstone Battlegrounds is bigger than Hearthstone. People want the RNG. And Hearthstone, by the way, also has RNG to blame. You need something to blame. That's why StarCraft didn't do well, bro. If you lose a StarCraft game, you can blame balance a little bit, but generally it's like, I sucked, that guy outplayed me. And that, people cannot handle that as a concept. They just don't play ranked. Even in StarCraft, like when it was at its peak popularity, 90% of the player base just played campaign and co-op. They didn't play ranked. Nobody will do it. Nobody will play it. It's not a thing people want to do. Again, and you don't have to blame them because games for most people are a leisure activity. They want to wind down after work or school and they do not want to fucking hardcore sweat 200 actions per minute, get owned. It's not what they want to do. I don't know what to tell you. That's just not what they want to do. You missed it. We talked about this earlier today. Oh, yeah, best tweets. We're going to do that. We'll do that. Let me get a timer going, huh? Let me get a little non-cosmetic timer. Best tweets in. Put this on. Perfect. And then we'll fucking do best, funniest, most hilarious tweets. Who wants to finish a hard day's work by getting screamed at for feeding mid? No. If you're playing League of Legends ranked, you're unemployed. So you don't have to worry about the hard day's work. Okay? If you're grinding League of Legends ranked, you don't have a job. So no worries about that. What do you when they off cam during the MM intro? Do you sit there awkwardly? You mean this one? I'll tell you right now what I'd be doing is I'd be adjusting the camera, moving all this shit off my desk, turning off the fucking timer thing in the main scene, and making sure my fucking slides are all open on the right fucking window. Yeah, so I just get ready and then I fucking jump in. Pop us in. You know what it is. No, I just look directly in the camera and I smile like that. Unbroken, unblinking for fucking 2 minutes. Bum 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 banana bum 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 da 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 da. What else is peak? Zin is like terrible for health. Actually, I don't think. I'm not trying to be pro Zin here. I don't do Zin, full disclosure, but you know, it's not. It's the best thing to do is nothing with nicotine, right? But of the nicotine delivery services, it's like better than smoking it. Yeah, better than chewing it or smoking it. Makes your bones grow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're getting off vapes. What do you think about J. Cole's new song? I like the vibe, but it's not like a banger. So I'll have to listen to it, tonight to really feel it. Do you think the Hawk Tua girl actually got all that boost naturally, or is she an industry plant who already wanted to get all of these stuff but wanted to make her famous naturally? Some of you guys write sentences like, where halfway through you stop caring about how the words connect. You just word salad it. And no, I don't think she's a fucking industry plant because they don't have that capability. If they had the ability to do that, they would do it all the fucking time. It was just luck. It was luck in the age of the internet where some shit can go omega viral, and then it goes so viral that people hate on it, and then doing it ironically becomes funny again, and then it becomes funny ironically, and then people have now spent so much time talking and thinking about her that mere exposure effect, she's in the consciousness. Yeah, it's not amazing. It's not a fucking Illuminati master plan to get Hawk to a girl to have a big podcast. Fucking George Soros in the bunker. Yes. Our devious plan today is to make Hawk to a Girl the 5th biggest podcast in America. Her agent played it really well. I mean, we'll still see, right? Give it a little time. It's still relatively new. People are still making the Hawk to a meme. Okay? I want to see how she handles being president. When we elect her in 2033, 2032. That's what I want. Then I'll see her policies, Stans is a plant. Stans is a plant. The industry all came together and they said, we want to make Nathan's One Night Stand a streamer. And they 100% planted, top to bottom. Did you see Marjorie Taylor Greene's tweet about the hurricane? My homepage for news is Marjorie Taylor Greene's Twitter account, so I can keep up to date with the latest fact-based media. So yes, I saw it. I don't even know how to really attack this discussion. It is just so based to think that every time there's a weather event in Florida, it is because the Democrat Illuminati have created a fucking weather controlling device that created a hurricane just to mess up the election. It's so based and brilliant. It's so wise. And it's like they covered their tracks so well. All of the other hurricanes they throw you off the scent. The ones they have in other countries, just so they could plan this one. It just takes a genius intellect like Marjorie to see through the noise of it and find the true signal. What is this? Hey, Atrioc, I've been teaching programming on Zoom to middle schoolers. That sounds fucking tough. And they are camera off kind of kids. But my boss wants me to yap to get them warmed up and talking. Any tips from a pro? Bro, they're playing Roblox. I don't know what to tell you. They are not, if they're camera off in your programming class, they are not paying attention, bro. They are playing fucking Roblox. They're playing some other game. They're watching fucking KSI's music video. They're watching Dream cover the weather. They're not. You know what you could do is you could do it like a TikTok live stream, and you could like every time they submit an assignment, you do like a little Hawk Tua Hawk Tua, or whatever. Just say some lines. Skibbity, skibbity. And then you could get him the fucking assignment so good. Yeah. That might work. That might work. I had one kid make all of his projects skibbity toilet. Fucking cooked. Just say something so cringe they all take notice and you pull them out of their gaming. That's your consistent plan to getting them to pay attention, is to constantly be so fucking incredibly cringe that just call them chat, dude. Chat, isn't this programming language crazy? Chat, what are we thinking about this programming language? Scream loudly like Kai Cenat. Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! Hello world? What? No! Run in a circle, toss the chair up. W chat, W code. W code, he made it print hello world. W. I have some extra money I'd like to put in the market. Is it wait off the election? You've come to the right stream, 00 Mexican. This stream is where I specifically give you direct financial advice on what stocks to buy and when. And that's today's stream. Today's stream is called Stock Picking Wednesday, where I will go through the market and I will invest your money for you, and I will be responsible if it goes up or down. So thank you. Let's start with GameStop. GameStop, AMC, dog with hat, get in there. And you will make money. Intel, it's due for a bounce back. Buy the dip. Blockbuster, they're a little out of the limelight right now, but that means they're due. FaZe is still on the market. I think FaZe delisted. Am I correct or not? Yeah, they were delisted last year. RIP, dude. FaZe down. FaZe fucking down. Going public was so stupid. Should I short hurricane stocks? What is that? During a hurricane? If hurricane stocks were real, wouldn't be the best time to be in hurricane stocks? If you could somehow invest in hurricanes, this would be the best time. Like, even in a fake world, you're the worst investor I've heard. What do you think? The peak is now, they're gonna fall off. Okay, but there's still more days to come. I wouldn't short today. The next 3 hurricanes are already priced in. I guess I'm just saying I'm bullish on hurricanes. Yeah. Did you see Zuck claim that he's the best Civilization player of all time? When I first started working at Twitch, I went to Target next door to the office. I bought a whiteboard. I went into the break room of Twitch and I wrote on the whiteboard all of the games I thought I was unbeatable at. And I put money match $ amounts on it. So I put like Melee, 5-1 $. Civilization, 200-1 $. Well, you know, I picked all these games, and turns out Twitch hires a lot of really good gamers. All of whom were specialists in their own individual game. So while I was quite good as an all-arounder, the way the whiteboard was structured is how I get farmed. And turns out, well, honestly, I don't even know if I ever got taken up on Civ. I think we tried to play some Civ money matches, but trying to play a Civ money match at work is trying to speedrun getting fired. They take 6 to 8 hours minimum for a 1v1. So I don't think we ever actually completed one, but I did lose a lot of money on Melee and other games. And anyway, what I'm trying to say to Zuck here is that I think he's a little arrogant. I think he would lose when he played a real Civ grinder. They really know their shit in that game. Never lost in Civ is what I'm hearing? I don't think so. I think the only person I've ever completed a 1v1 Civ game with is Stans. Because we were really degenerate for a minute. Good morning, Big A. I got a day off for the National Day of Taiwan. I'm going to use it to watch your stream and hoping China won't attack. Pog. I very much doubt China's going to attack today, bro. I think you're all right. So, I think you're all right. But thanks for watching the stream. Holy shit, China just attacked. Attacking on the National Day would be a real morale crusher. Big A, for my 21st, I hit the casino and made big bucks. Do I go back? Fuck yeah, dude. Do it for the rest of your life based on this one moment of formative victory. You know, now that you've established that you are a winning player, you are better than the average person. You have an edge. You are luckier, smarter, and better at casino games. And you can tell that because you've succeeded while others have failed. I think you should consistently go back and try to recapture that magic as much as you can. Yeah, if you win, you're on a streak. And if you lose, you're due. I've been there, dude. I have been there. That's boy math. If you're winning, it's like, I can't stop. I'm on a streak. I'm hot right now. And if I'm losing, it's like, fuck, I'm due. If I stop now, I'm turning around before the diamonds. That's such a good mindset. It's my B-day and I picked up League. What lane would you recommend? I would recommend, if you're trying to play League of Legends, to go to the best place to learn League of Legends, and that's called Reddit R Summoner School 10 years ago. And look at this thread by Bojangles the Crazed called The Best Fizz Guide I've Ever Seen. It's phenomenal. And then I would click that link, and I would read this guide.
Let me at him! The mighty shark stalks his prey. Fish, fish, fish! I'm ready. Out now we strike.
It's even got the rune pages in case those will make a comeback. In case you need to use runes.
Want to see a trick?
And the old mastery pages, if you ever bring those back. Bro, I learned how to do, I mean, the site's all broken now because they changed the format, but I learned how to do this hover HTML thing. I thought it was pretty slick. I was just a fucking dumb ASU student playing League all day. I had to learn all this shit. I had to learn Photoshop to make, dude, how to get this fucking water right so it looked like he was underwater and above water. took me a while to learn that shit. This is the only lasting, this is probably the most important part of playing League. All the shit I learned for this guide. I used more of that in my job at Twitch than I did, Did you ever go to tailgate/game days? You mean football games? Did I ever go to an ASU football game tailgate in between skipping class to play League of Legends? No. I don't know if that surprises you. No, I didn't do it. Actually, I probably went to one. Freshman year, you know, first month or two, I did all the college. I did all the classic stuff. I didn't become a League addict until sophomore year. Freshman year, I was a well-adjusted, normal. I worked out. I went to parties. Then I locked in. My school will beat your school in football. Or did. Well, you got me. I may never recover from this, Wile E. Coyote. You may have truly broken me as a man. I have so much of my self-worth wrapped up in ASU football's performance that I feel like I'm going to be at a new low. You should play League and skip streaming so it feels like the good old days. I did that yesterday. I literally did that yesterday. I just want you to know that I've already done this. I did that 24 hours ago. And it was based. It was awesome. How did it feel? It was great. I was fucking up lane. I was playing Latin pop. It was awesome. Atrioc, can you touch your toes? Definitely. Definitely. Pointing out Stan's miscues. Bro, I apologize. If you were here yesterday for me and Stan's duo, I said one tiny comment about Stan's missing a fucking QE. And I felt bad about it because he's my duo and you shouldn't say that. So right after I ended stream, I went to our group chat, not even a private chat. I went to our group chat and I said, what did I say? I said, I was going to message you this privately, but this is what accountability looks like. Stands that Kale would have ulted and been fine even if you hit QE. I was a salty little bitch. I said sorry, all right? That's called accountability, bro. It's called being a good friend. And what did he say? He said, kill yourself. I'm kidding. He said, LOL, lol. Dude, no worries, that's League. And then he put a bunch of hearts and said, especially when you have stream on, it's fucking tough. And then Ludwig said, hey, you want a duo? And then I said, and then I tapped the sign, little bro. And it was a reply back to the fact that he can't play with me. And he said, oh, right. Yeah, haha. Yikes, bro. Get silver. Get silver. Get silver. This guy's insanely bad. No, he's not, bro. You guys are actually generational haters. Everyone who fucking sits there and critiques Ludwig's every little play is a generational hater. He's an absolutely fucking normal gamer. You're just misremembering how you learned League and you're pretending like you were a fucking natural. He's getting there. He's getting better. He's carried games. He's carrying games. And there's many of you who are fucking hard stuck, I don't know, high silver, low gold or something. And he's going to pass you. Because he's got a better mental about it. He's gonna pass you because you got a fixed mindset instead of a growth mindset. I have that fizz mindset, bro. Facts. Facts, dude. You see, look at a Chipotle card? Fucking stupid is what it is. Fucking stupid. Why does he get free skins in a Chipotle card, bro? Just because the corporations can use his influence to gain money themselves? What? What, is that even real? You got a 4090? Well, I got a 4090 too. That one I'm not so worried about. Yeah, I have a 4090 too. It's actually two better. It's two better. As someone who's never played League of Legends, can you explain the chances TL have of carrying North America in the next round? Very high. If you're new to League of Legends, let me tell you, it's one of the games that North America dominates. It's actually really fun to be an NA fan of League because we consistently are fucking top tier. The Koreans fear us, the Chinese fear us, the Europeans fear us. It's just like teams are always trying to play hot potato to try and not fight the NA teams because we come in fucking hot and heavy. We bring the fucking heat. And also we set the meta. So it's like, it's a little bit funny to watch other countries try to struggle to figure out what the best champions are because they just copy what North America does. Where our solo queue is just more active. They grind harder. Yeah, it's probably going to be Team Liquid 100 Thieves Grand Finals. But, you know, other teams can try. They work all year. Maybe they have something special, a little pocket pick or something. We'll see. Big Al, I was wondering, has talking with chat ever changed your opinion on something serious? I'm sure it has. I'm sure it has. Probably mostly the interview segments, though, not the random glizzy. I'm trying to think. So definitely some things have, but I not nothing to come into mind. Nothing that left a deep impact on me, but I'm sure. I mean, I learn about things. You know where I learned the most though is like, listen, I don't know if you guys know this, people spamming in chat, but you're kind of a minority. Most people are lurkers, right? Most people, like of the people, there's 4,000 people watching right now. Only a few hundred are chatters. Which means there's like 3,000 plus people that will watch this whole stream in silence. They won't tap anything. And those people are where perhaps more of the intellectuals are. Because I'll get DMs after stream of people that have like jobs, you know, in industries that I'm talking about, and they'll offer extra context and, you know, whatever. They'll like fucking, I talked to people that worked at like the Intel foundries. I talked to people that worked, you know, people that own a small business in Taiwan. There's people that like have interesting related jobs sometimes, and they come out of the woodwork, and I get to interview them. One of the greatest people I ever talked to was a person that worked at the National Association of Realtors. He was like well, I don't want to reveal, but he was somehow close to the extreme higher ups, and he was giving me information ahead of time about the real estate industry that proved true. I didn't put it on stream because I couldn't confirm, but it was true. It was like insider trade. Did I trade? I didn't trade, so it's not insider trading. It was basically like journalism. That's what it was, and it was fucking interesting. It was interesting. Yeah, it was really fascinating. So that was cool. So that happens. It's like sources, yeah. If ASU was good at basketball, would you go to the games? Probably not. I'll just go to a Laker game, bro. See my man Bronny James fucking hoop. Take over the fucking court. It's Bronny James era. We all just live in it, dude. There are fucking 9 other players out there and they don't do shit when Bronny James takes the fucking court. Are we starting best tweets in 2? Yeah, pretty sure. I'm sorry, but Bronny's ass. You're wrong, dude. Bronny James is the best player the NBA's ever seen. Bronny James is unreal. He's got a 4-year, $8 million contract, and he's going to fucking earn every penny of it, dude. Bronny. Bronny. He's actually better than LeBron by far. Exactly. Dude, finally someone gets it. I swear to God, if LeBron wasn't Bronny's dad, no one would know who the fuck he is. Can we talk about the fucking nepotism of it all? LeBron coasts on being Bronny's dad. It's crazy. The Lakers would have dropped his ass in a heartbeat if he wasn't the fucking father of their star new player. That Hindenburg company you talked about. There's a little refresher for chat. There's a short selling company called Hindenburg Research that every now and then does a deep dive on a company they think is scammy or fraudulent or overvalued. And they publish their research and they say, hey, look, this company sucks. But right before they publish, they take a big short position against the company. They're betting against the company stock. And then the company generally falls in price. They sell the shorts, they make a tidy profit, and they move on. They have a huge incentive to exaggerate or, make things seem as bad as possible. However, what makes it not manipulating the market is that they're consistently correct. They're consistently correct. I mean, that Hindenburg has a track record of being right, of calling out frauds that were actually fraudulent. So the difference between it being market manipulation and being just good business is whether or not it's true. That's if it's true. If I know for a fact that fucking I don't know, Enron is cooking the books, and I go, hey, Enron's cooking the books, and I short the company. It's not. It's only lying. It's only manipulation if I'm wrong. It's just good financial analysis. Yeah, exactly. It's just they're not like using insider info. They're using everything public. If they're not lying, it's 100% kosher. Anyway, the reason they bring it up is because they did a report on Roblox, which we've already talked about, but refresher again. They basically said, hey, Roblox is overstating the amount of users they have consistently, and it is a fucking breeding ground for pedophiles. That was their report, and they shorted Roblox. How did Roblox stock do? It's down 7%. They probably made a decent assuming they got out of the short pretty quick. Dude, the CFO? Whoa! Immediately after that report, the CFO sold a fucking $1 million in stock? That's interesting. Depends on if it was planned or not. I think for CFO level, they probably have to plan that, but it's weird because they always say they plan it and then it's timed so well. Anyway. Well, we could see Roblox insider trading. You can actually just look at it. It's all public. Let's see. What's the insider trading activity at Roblox? Are they buying or selling? Roblox insiders haven't net bought ever. It's all selling. Sell. I feel like companies like this are just just a way to enrich the management class, bro. The stocks are all trading above what they should be, and they just fucking dump their pay packages on the public. I'm in the thick of it. What is insider trading? Oh, insider trading in this context means insiders of the company buying or selling shares. Generally, they're going to sell more than buy because they get paid in shares and they want to offload them to reduce risk. But when insiders are buying, it's usually a pretty good sign. That's like a... because they know the most about the company. Is that a crime? No, it's not a crime. I mean, just think about it. Like, I worked at NVIDIA, right? They gave me NVIDIA shares. Is it a crime for me to sell them? I'm supposed to hold forever? No, it's not a crime. If you're really high up in the company, you have to, like... there's things called blackout periods where you cannot sell until an earnings report where all the information becomes public. So you have, like, certain windows you can sell your shares. Yeah, it's the same name. Hey, what's curious is the Hindenburg research and the non-group going. Yeah, I mean, so Hindenburg Research did a report of theirs on the Adani Group, one of the most valuable companies in India. They said basically it's fucking corrupt as shit. Tons of shell corporations, hiding off-book losses. All of the management is just like relatives of the CEO, and and it's like all just a rich, connected, corrupted thing. And the stock price tanked a bit, and then people were like, well, yeah, but nothing changed. They're still fucking connected, and, you know, the nepotism still works, and then it went right back up. It's like, you know, it's kind of like, that's India, baby. But they made their money, because that's what I'm saying. They don't hold their shorts. They're not like a belt, you know? They just, they short, they publish it, they make the money, they get out. All right, let me pull up these Zeets. So here's the thing, folks. I asked Lemonary to do one more attempt at creating a best tweets list. Round 2. Always give a second chance here. And so here it is. September final tweets. Let me just start opening some of these. Just control, open. All right, give me 1 minute. I'm just going to open all these tweets. Sea-Dog VA's in here. And then also, I have some selects of my own. I have got some funny tweets that I saved, so, you know, we'll mix those in. And with all of these, we should have some real fucking bangers to our name. I'm in the thick of... Dude, that song's getting stuck in my head unironically. KSI. KSI, you motherfucker. It's getting stuck in my head. Everybody knows. Sheesh. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Best tweets, baby! Funniest tweets of the month. Brought to you straight via live twitch.tv. You can react and chat live. If you're in chat and you've never typed in chat, give me a poggies right now for your first chat message. Get out there. Meet a friend. Talk about tweets. It's literally all the same people who've been chatting. not one. Let me see if there's any. Let me see if there's even one first-time chatter. Oh wait, there is. No wait, you're a possible ban evader. I thought it was. Wait, here's one. Here's one here. Shadowed. Everyone, please at Shadowed and say welcome, first-time chatter. Give them a W, okay? And subbed? You've been subbed for a month and you haven't said a damn word? All right. Well, welcome to your first live best tweets. I have all of the tweets ready to go, I think. Wait, does anyone know what the Firefox shortcut for closing a tab is? Because it's like Control-Shift-T on Chrome. Does it work here? Control-W. Oh, it's W. Oh, thank you. What's the one to reopen it? What's the one to reopen it? Like if you've closed it, how do you... Because I closed it and I want to reopen it. Control-Shift-T. Holy Firefox! Holy Firefox. Okay. Let's see here what we got. Let's see here what we got. All right, I'm just tossing them in. We got a bunch of tweets here. This one says stream only tweet. I'll fix this after tweets. What does this fucking mean? This is from someone named Glizzy-Matic? What the fuck does this mean? It's for your eyes only? Well, I'm trying to load it, but it won't even load. Wait, it's not even fucking low. Is this a virus you put on my fucking computer? I can't do this. Dude, none of this shit's opening. All right, whatever. Close this, close this, close this, close this. Open this. Let's see if I got a couple of my tweets here that we can mix in. Go to my likes. Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna... Let me open up a couple ones that of mine, all right? So we got a couple selects. A couple Atrioc selects to mix in. This one got deleted? I liked it this morning and it already got deleted? All right, well, I'm not closing this tab. I'm going to screenshot it. Here, look. This was a woman who said, I thought it was a spam text. How are you? My stummy hurt. Hello, I'm Juliana from Integrity Staffing. May I share the job and salary details with you? So embarrassing, bro. So fucking embarrassing. LinkedIn is where the... Wait, let me just fucking pull these. These are all... Wait, it doesn't... Wait, is Twitter down? Is Twitter down? Yo, somebody check. Are we having problems? It's like sideways or something? I do only use servers in Florida. Is that going to be a problem? I demand it because I don't trust the non-woke ones. Well, it's just fucking not working, bro. It's not Spectrum. My internet's fine. It's whatever. It could be my fucking Intel or something. But I don't think so. Okay, well, fine. This is all good. I can just use this page. This page has it all. Dude. That's great. Oh my god, why doesn't it work? I'm gonna fucking lose my fucking gourd. Something went wrong. Try reloading. How can you not just type in a fucking tweet URL? Did you hack my computer, Luminary? Be honest. All right, chat. For real, I'm going to test something. I'm going to link you a tweet. I want to tell me if you can open it. If you can just use this link and open it. Because the tweet exists, dude. I have it right here. Here, I'll link one. I'll link Nick Falco's tweet. If I post this in fucking chat, can you click this and it works? It pops up in the fucking tweet and you can read it. Nice job, idiots. Keylogger installed. Nice job, idiots. Bro, fucking virus. Downloaded complete 100%. All data analyzed. Bank accounts unlocked. Unfortunately, you're all fucking broke, so there's nothing to steal. I looked at your bank accounts and there's nothing to steal. This is a waste of time. Actually, I spent 100 grand on this whole fucking thing because I can't code. So now I'm in the hole. Now I'm losing money. Some of you are in debt. Somehow I have to pay your debts. I hacked your bank account and now I owe the bank money. This is fucking stupid. This was a huge disaster. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. This shit is not going to work if I can't. Let me just give you an example. Let's say I want to do this interesting tweet about Lunchly collabing with TalkTua. All right. So I right click on this and I go open in new tab. Then I click on that and it doesn't fucking work. Clear your cache? Bro, I could go on a shopping spree for days and couldn't clear my cache, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm fucking saying? Get off Chrome? No, I'm not going to fucking get off Chrome. Works for me, Unk. Actually, it's not working for me. Well, I guess I'll clear my cache. Let's try it. Can I clear my cache? Can I clear my cache? What song is that? What's the tune I'm doing? Can I clear my cache? Na na na. What song am I doing? Not Thick of It, obviously. Stay with me song. Why? But they always have. I wanted that. You know what I'm thinking of is probably like. Can we just vibe for a second? I need to get a water and I need to fix my computer. Let's do one quick vibe. I'm going to get my stream muted. Everyone say fuck you to the VOD frogs. And let's just fucking enjoy a moment together. Your singing voice is incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I actually was a little nervous. You know, I was a little nervous to sing. I was a little nervous to hit the high notes. But I've been working on it and I appreciate you guys I appreciate you guys. You sound like a whole new person? Yeah, I guess I put my whole heart and soul out there when I sing. It's still not working, bro. Do I have to... Dude. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. One more time. Without fail. It actually doesn't load. I'm not kidding. Okay, what's weird is it loads in incognito. So why does it not load on the fucking actual account? Cookies? Ain't hungry, little bro. Thanks, but I'm watching my figure. Let's fucking try this and see if it'll fucking work. I'm clearing everything. I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. All right, it worked. It worked like a charm. Okay. I've been flagged as woke. That's what it is. All right, I saved this one for you. I saved this one for you. I saved this one for chat. I saved this one for chat. Let's see. This one's for chat. This one's for chat. This one's for chat. This one's for chat too. This is fucking terrible. This one's for chat. This one's for chat. These are pretty good. This one's for chat. There's a lot of great, dude. Okay, wait. I had a couple of these I want to talk about too. A lot of hurricane tweets. I'll be honest with you. Connery's Pants tweeted, Ubisoft has a right to defend us. I'm not going to include this, but in response to a Jeff Keighley post, that is fucking hilarious. He's just, no one's doing it like him on fucking Twitter. I swear to God. That's a good one. In response to Ubisoft, like fucking desperately trying to get bought out. Oh wait, I'm spoiling. Okay. This is all fantastic. I'm going to include this Clint Stevens one too. Clint Stevens tweet obviously got to be in there. Yeah, these are all great. These are all great. Okay, cool. Well, we got it. We got a fucking banger lineup here, I think, at least from my POV. This one's really good too. Grab one of these. It's just me giggling at tweets that I can see and you can't. That's good. That's good. Well, these are all mine. I'm just looking at mine, not the... And these are already tweets I've already seen, too, by the way. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. All right. Now, time for you guys to do the tweets. So, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado... It's time for best fucking tweets, dude. It's time for best fucking tweets. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our segment where we cover the best fucking most hilarious. I can't say fucking in an intro. YouTube's gonna demonetize me. Ladies and gentlemen, say hi to YouTube. Welcome to the segment called Best Tweets, where we go over the best tweets on Elon Musk's dying platform, X.com, in the past month. And a lot of things have happened in the past month, as represented in this tweet. No Way Lunchley collabed with Talk Tua while playing KSI's song. And Bryson here said none of this existed a month ago. And 244,000 people agreed. Yes, culture's moving fast. The only way we can communicate with each other nowadays is through memes. So we've got memes on Talk Tua, we've got memes on KSI, we've got memes on Lunchley and Hurricane Milton, and everything else happened right now. Let's jump into it. We'll start with Lemonary, who got soft fired last year, or last month. And is now back with a brand new batch of tweets, starting with Spotter saved that dude's life and he had no idea, Lamau. Let's see.
I'm going. What's this?
What's funny is if that's me, I don't know what this weight amount is, but I'm telling my friends I benched that much. I'm saying I did it. Yeah, it's my 1 rep max, but I did do it. That's my fucking peak.
I'm going.
Content, bro. Yeah, if this guy's weaker, you're fucking dead. What a Chad. Good dance, though. Why does he look like you? I mean, he looks like me and Stans a little bit. Next one. I fucking love this app. Suited and booted, see you on the other side. If this is the path you have chosen to go down, I hope you do it painlessly for the sake of your family, prick. What do you call me a prick for? I went to a fucking job interview. Oh, okay, mate, no drama that you're going to kill yourself. No big deal. How did it go, mate? Hope it went well. Thank God I was wrong, buddy. Family first, no surrender. He doesn't need the no surrender, bro. You read everything into this. He said suited and imagine tweeting this photo. Your last statement to the world being suited and booted, see you on the other side. That's a wild suicide note. That's what Stan's gonna do after fucking 6 more league losses. Okay, what's this one? Video from one of those dating shows, maybe? What's your opinion on girls who smoke?
Не люблю, когда курят.
I don't really like that.
Только если кальян.
Я не курю кальян.
Но сигареты это не мое.
Гло. Ну, под человека как бы меняешься. А как ты относишься к курящим девушкам?
Different strokes for different folks, okay? One man's trash, another man's treasure. Riz. W. Riz. What's this one? Using the CRISPR technique, it's possible to genetically modify mosquitoes by disabling a gene in females so their proboscis turns male, making them unable to pierce human skin. They're transing them. Actually, it's insane. I feel bad for the mosquito. It's like, I bet she's so hungry. And you're like, it's not working. Imagine, dude, imagine if your hands, like you're like you're really hungry and there's like an open fridge filled with food, but every time you try to open the handle on the fridge, your hand passes through it like a ghost. Oh, not laughing now, are you? Okay? And you can't get the fridge open, and it's like you're so hungry. And also, you'd love to spread malaria in the fridge, too. I had this nightmare last night. If you're having nightmares about not being able to open the fridge and gorge yourself, let's get a salad today, bro. let's ease up. Gluttony is your vice. American Patriot. Okay, so what's this? Elon Musk had a rally with Donald Trump where he made a memeable face. But apparently he makes that face every time he meets a president. It's just the chosen face. If Elon Musk looks at you like this, you know you're going to be in the White House. Which is funny on its own, but then someone said he looks like... I can't unsee it. Holy fuck, it's similar. It's like shockingly similar, bro. That's wild. This one. Okay. I got tagged in this for some reason. My husband plays basketball once a week, and today he told me I just run up and down the court and no one really passes the ball to me because I'm not good at shooting. And I could tell it made him sad, and now I can't stop thinking about it. Why the fuck would I be tagging this? My shot is wet. My shot is juicy. My shot is they call it Hurricane Milton, dude. I am lethal from three. There's no worries about me. I've never done this. I do. The response is really funny. Tell your man to get a rebound. Dude, listen, I'm not an elite member of our Sunday basketball group. I will say that. I'm crawling my way up from the bottom as a newer basketball player. But I come home and I tell Ari about every bucket I made. But I do not say it's sad. I am fucking stoked. I come home and I'm like, oh, babe, I was fucking lethal today. So at least the energy's different, if not the skill. Now, let's see what's next. What's this? Border agent guy. Ma'am, is this your laptop? Me. Yes. Can I have it back, please? It shows as suspicious. Can you turn it on? No, I removed the battery. Why? Oh, because it was going to explode. I've never seen a man become so alert so quickly. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. What laptop is this and why is it going to fucking explode? This is... don't say the word explode around any sort of TSA or border agent, but this is wild. Just, yeah, throw it away. Don't use this. There were numerous ways to explain this to the agent, and you picked the worst one. Why would you say this is their bad word? Because I like missing my flight. That's funny. Oh, I'll zoom in a little bit. Sorry, my bad. Are you fucking stupid? Me. It's not stupid. It's cute. It's cute. It's having fun. A little stupid, maybe. Speaking of not stupid, Voyboy here, former pro player, so you know it's true, says League of Legends players are by far the smartest human beings on the planet. Every game we play is a grueling battle of wits while calculating trillions of variables per second against our fellow masterminds. This has expanded our minds to galaxy levels of intelligence. And it's because of a report from the UK. League of Legends players found to be the most intelligent in an IQ survey of gamers. Sheesh! FIFA players recorded the lowest average IQ in the study. So fucking true. Factually accurate. League of Legends Giga Chad Galaxy Brain 120 IQ minimum. The problem is they're all British. There's no difference. You know what I'm saying? They've all made a bad choice. They're all stupid on that front. If they were smart, would they play League of Legends? It's the greatest game of all time. The UK study didn't interview my jungler. Yeah, I can think of some teammates that weren't included in that survey, is all I'll say. Is all I'll say. Some teammates I've spoken to recently that didn't catch all the variables. Trump says Biden called him today and it was very nice. He asked if I was okay. He couldn't have been nicer. I do love the Trump-Biden romance that has been brewing. You know what I'm saying? They're meant for each other. They'd be the happiest old gay couple after they're done with the presidencies. Just two old men, a little bit grumpy. They've seen it all. They've done it all. Yeah, more like this. I don't know why this is included, Liminary. Walked by a coworker's computer and he was just looking at a picture of a hot dog. Let him cook. Man of singular focus, no, a king. At a previous job, I watched a coworker scroll through pictures of Randy Macho Man Savage for several minutes. Mind your own business. That's probably the fucking right answer. Mind your own business, dude. If they're getting their work done, who cares if they're looking at the hot dog picture? TikTok news creators should be euthanized. This guy says moving a unit in an RTS. Let me see.
You cannot make this up. JD Vance might be having his worst. You cannot make this up. JD Vance might be having his worst.
When you spam click the movement and they keep saying the beginning of their line. Tecton, 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 tecton. That's fucking good. Ready to work. Ready to work. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. This is true. TikTok brain rot for creators is that they find an opening hook that works and they don't ever let it go because with TikTok, follower base means nothing. Like if you have 1 million followers, you barely get seen by more people. You have to go viral every time with the algorithm. And so you have to find a way to get the hook every time. You can't, it's like impossible to really build an audience. Anyway, that's funny. Did you know 87% of the Western population actually believe that the NASA 1969 moon landing is real? From Jerry Good. That's because it is. Even the fucking commie knows it was real. Thanks, capitalist pig. Handshake anytime. What a beautiful love story. We can come together. We can come together. It's heartwarming, really. Unity at last. Pay close attention to the man in the red. The music is crazy. I'm crying. This random ass guy is mewing and people think he's plotting to assassinate Trump. No, he's assassinating his character by mocking him on stage. That's for sure. But I don't think physically. Dog. BBC News. The moment judge recognized school friend in dock. Judge reunites with middle school classmate she recognized in bond court. Suspect faces judge who was his schoolmate for the second time. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sad ending. Sad ending. Maybe a third time? Check the dates. 1 day ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. All right. Well, you know, still time. Third time's the charm. We don't give them hope. Let's see. I'm trapped. Those are my stairs. I mean, how am I supposed to disrupt this? What is this? I'm trapped? Oh, they're setting up a show on my literal steps. How am I supposed to leave once they start? What is this? Yeah, you're kind of fucked. You're kind of fucked. 100%. You're getting a free concert, but you can't walk outside. Dude, this it's not really the same, but when I lived downtown, like in the heart of downtown LA, near like Staples Center or fucking Crypto Arena now, they shut down the whole street for, I think it was Joe Biden. Like Joe Biden was coming to something, and so they shut it down and they put these huge fences up that blocked the entrance to my apartment. And so I was with Ari and her mom, and we went out and we came back and we just couldn't go home. We weren't allowed to. We were literally not allowed to go back to our where I fucking lived. That shit was crazy. Anyway, Brandon on Brandon violence. Yeah, exactly. All right, like, holy fuck. Watching a video of 2 pit bulls literally eating a car. No fucking way.
That my car moved.
It's unclear if the dogs are strays or not.
That my car moved.
It's unclear if the dogs are strays or not.
That my car moved.
It's unclear if the dogs are strays or not.
That my car moved.
It's unclear if the dogs are...
Them boy's hungry. That's just princess, she don't bite. Average pitbull owner. Average pitbull owner as princess devours your fucking Kia Sorrento. No, she's friendly. She's actually real friendly once you get to know her. Valuable child raising tip from the New York Times. Our reporter's 6-year-old son hates eggs. They traveled to Paris to see if a dozen French chefs could change that. Yeah, easy. Fucking eat, just do that. If you're an average stressed out parent and your kid's a picky eater, simply travel to France and have the world's best chefs compete. What is this? Robert Downey Jr. will reportedly be paid $100 million to play Dr. Doom. He says Kevin Feige, how do you say his last name again? Kevin Feige? Approached him about the role around a year ago. I looked into the character and went, wow. And then the response is, I looked in... Figgy? Kevin Figgy? Feige? Anyway. I looked into the character and went, wow.
Merry Christmas from Nonna and Marco. Oh, thank you, Nonna.
There's some money in there.
There appears to be.
Yeah, I think the 100 million had something to do with it, RDJ. I think the fact that you said you were out of Marvel and then suddenly, you know, I don't know if you were so fascinated by the Doctor Doom character. Moodang was a big thing on social media in this past month. Moodang, the most beautiful girl in the world. Fan cam. What a cutie patootie.
กินไปเลย กินไปเลย
What kind of dog is this?
มานี่มา
Industry plant motherfucker. Okay? Earn your way to fame, Moodang. Let's see. An important update on Concord from Firewalk Studios. This is PlayStation giving an update. And then in one of the coldest ratios I've seen, this person said, you could just DM them. There's only 30 players, bro. You know, it didn't need to be in public. Yikes! Yikes! This is the funniest opener of all time. I'm not Japanese, but I can explain why I pretended to be Japanese. I am deeply ashamed of being British. Who is this? Colonel Otaku Gatekeeper was not Japanese this whole time? My love for Japan is genuine. My earliest life memories were playing Sonic 1 with my family on the Sega Mega Drive. My favorite artist of all time is Linkin Park, which was founded by Mike Shinoda. I'd say 95% of all happy memories of my life involve Japan in some ways. I want to protect Japan. I would rather die than end up being like mine. That's why I pretend to be Japanese to help them fight. This is like an average conversation with Ludwig, bro. By God. By fucking God. Oh, Lord. That's so funny. It's not a shitpost. Colonel Otaku Gatekeeper Japanese flag. I love it when I stump the IT guy. Aha, you thought this would be a quick ticket. Just remote in, click one bucket, and make me look like a fool. But alas, I have fucked things up more than you could possibly have imagined. This is actually fucking true, and I feel this, and I relate to this. 100%, especially at fucking Twitch, dude. Oh, man, it's so annoying when you ask for IT help, and they come in and they're like, click, click, it's done. And you feel like a fucking idiot. I love it when they get stuck and they get frustrated and they make that sigh. And then they have to fucking sit down. I love when they're leaning over your desk to do it and they can't do it, so they have to sit down. That's when I know I fucking got you. That's when I know I truly fucked it good. And I won't apologize for it. I won't fucking apologize for it. Not the asshole, dude. Just making them work. You know, you have a job too. But you were supposed to be a hero, Brian. What happened to you? I'm thinking I like that name. Wet Hands in Minor starts playing. What is this? This is Hero Brian from Minecraft. No, I do get it. This would make $2 billion box office from fucking YouTubers watching it on move. We don't have to actually watch the trailer. That would be wild. We already seen this. Why do I keep getting sent this? I don't need to keep seeing this. This photo does not need to be constantly exposed. Yes, we know Trump has that yacht, dude. We know it. We're well aware. You're telling me there's a guy at NVIDIA named Jason Renders. You bet your ass. They only hire the best, bro. They only hire the fucking best, dude. The top of the top. Is this real? This is real. Jason Renders, baby. I sure hope he does. Very nice, dude. You'd be great at the office. We may have to destroy these things. And it's a tornado talking. Or perhaps a hurricane. If she canceled my student loan debt and pledged to push Medicare for all through a Dem-controlled Congress next session, I'd bloody canvass for that woman next week without another word. And they have $984,550.21 in student loans. Bro, stop going to school. There is a limit, bro. Basically, what you're saying in this situation is if Kamala Harris gave me $1 million, I would canvass for her. Me too. I promise you, me too. If Kamala Harris gave me 984 grand, I would get out there. I would fucking, I would plant some signs. Still needs 5 years experience. Yeah. 15 years of schooling. You're ready. You're ready for the real world. This Apple Vision Pro app makes ghosts appear in your house. It's called Hauntify, and it scans your rooms in real time to find the perfect spots to scare you. This with Benadryl and a gun. It's peak. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, fuck. That'd be crazy. Oh, that'd be fucking crazy. Oh, no, not the little girl. No fucking way. This in a blunt? Yeah, this in fucking psychedelics. This in some acid, and then you just never talk to your family or friends again. Yeah, this is weird. I mean, if you're super comfortable with being scared, it'd be fine, I guess. But I swear to God, VR horror. I've talked about this a lot, but I truly believe this. VR horror is going to get to the point where it kills someone. Someone is going to die of shock. It's going to get so realistic. Someone's going to fucking have a heart attack or something. Because I've seen even the really janky early VR games. I made Ari play a horror game with zombies, and she ran out of bullets in her gun as a zombie came behind her, and she turned her head around, and she screamed so loud, like she fell down. She, she fucking lost it. It was true, real fear. And that was kind of pixelated and once it gets good. Hey, honey, remember the conversation we had earlier this week? Well, everyone on Reddit says that you're the asshole. This is for sure happened. Dude, this happens. I'm going to talk to the fellas real quick. I'm going to talk to the fellas. Sometimes you'll have an argument with your significant other. Let's say my straight fellas, okay? Or half bi fellas. And you have an argument with your significant other, and then they go talk to their girlfriends about the argument and get, I'd say, biased POVs on who is correct. And they come back with a lot of confidence. Maybe you're having an argument and you're both like, yeah, we both had some points. But then they talk to their friends, and their friends say 100% everything you've said is correct. He is fucking wrong on every... And they come back, and their opinion is now locked in, solidified. This is a frequent occurrence, okay? This happens in relationships. You're giving me flashbacks. Thing is, and it's funny because I've never seen this happen with straight dudes. They have many problems in relationships. We have many problems in relationships, but straight guys, if they have an argument, they just don't tell anyone. They don't tell anyone. And generally, from my experience, they don't. They keep that shit bottled up. They say, "Hey, I'm going fucking Katarina mid or whatever." Bottled it right up. All right, go on. Oh, it's this one. Someone spilled a bunch of cards. If they were Magic cards, this would be hilarious, but they're Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so this joke doesn't work. He said, "Go on, start the gathering," which would have been fucking amazing if they were all Magic cards, but because I can, as a elite class nerd, I can tell they're all Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's actually a wasted opportunity. He should have said, like, your grandfather's deck clearly has some pathetic cards. That's great. Crack myself up. Okay? Something like that, dude. You got to do a Yu-Gi-Oh based one. I've heard from men who work in tech say things about women that construction workers would never even dream of. This is probably this is certainly true. Because weird dudes in tech will say things like, not like, "Awooga, nice butt," or whatever. They'll say like, women should never have had the right to vote. They'll say shit like that, dude. They'll say like, some weird fucking, they'll say females, or they'll say, they just like otherize it in a really weird way. I'm sure both are problematic to women, but one is more straightforward, and the weird tech guys are more. Yeah, the red pill tech bros are probably worse. Yeah, it's very incel coded for sure. I'm literally fucking crying laughing right now. All right, well, hope we are too. Let's see. Light's not getting any greener, pal. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, this one got deleted. This one got deleted in the moment between when I pulled it up. And that's crazy. My elderly dog was super hot from playing outside, so I ran a cloth under cool water and put it on her, and she immediately flopped over and accepted her fate. What a fucking cute dog. Yeah, it's really fun. I like it when my dog, when I'm sitting on the couch in like a blanket and I'm watching Futurama or something, and my dog's laying on me and she's obviously hot. She's like, well, she doesn't want to leave because she likes being on top of me. And it's like, that's based. You're my friend. You would like the wiener dog reminds you of your hands. All right, you're banned. You're banned. So nice having you in the chat. Happy? Oh, no, we'll skip. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. Not every tweet has to be from the past month. Some can be all-time classics. And I will bring up this classic because it was included in the list. Although this is like, how do I put this? This is like padding the stats, Liminary. This is padding the stats, you know? If I'm hiring you to bring the all-time best tweets and you're pulling from the fucking greatest hits, this is padding the stats. Anyway, Alexandra Lee Caps here said, just told my 10-year-old daughter about RBG. She had tears in her eyes. And then she did the Wakanda pose and said, Ruth Conda forever. I said, hashtag Ruth Conda forever, which is a sort of pop culture crossover that I can celebrate. This is one of the greatest tweets of all time. It was presented with no irony. She really wanted to get fucking Ruth Conda trending. This is excellent. This is fucking excellent. 4-year anniversary. Never forget. This is the most insane shit I've ever experienced. This is Fortnite Fridays with Connor Eats Pants.
Are we gonna do we get into the nuance of how America was founded? I mean,
yeah,
like,
yeah, there's a lot of discussion about that, or they tried to, but they're trying to ban discussion around that.
nobody's trying to ban discussion
Yeah,
about.
in Florida, they wanted
shared
to not let you talk about like the Native Americans and stuff.
Wow, I actually feel bad that people actually think this. Ooh, hold on, the storm is coming. I gotta run. Are we gonna get do?
This was actually a generationally peak stream. It really was. Getting George Santos to talk about like a political debate in the middle of playing Fortnite is it was just. It was unreal. It was unreal. It was truly one of the best streams happened on Twitch. Connor Eats Pants is back. Man gets sentenced to an extra 558 days in jail for cursing at judge. That doesn't seem fair, but let's hear it.
Kiss my ass. This is
you know what? Fuck you. Okay. That's contempt. That's 93. Keep going. Fuck you. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's 6 93s consecutive.
He did stop. The funny part is stopping. The funny part is not getting dragged out still screaming. The funny part is being like, okay, well, after six. Be really funny to hit him with a sorry. It'd be really funny to be like, I'm sorry, I was just playing. We're all just joking, right? And that's 93 less. Say a compliment. Every time you compliment him, he goes, and that's 93 less. And you know what? Your smile's pretty great. And that's 93 less. I'll finish the video.
How you doing, Your Honor? How you doing, sir?
This guy's up next. Your Honor. How you doing, Your Honor? Why did I say looking mighty fine today? Really crisp robes. That's funny. Most Minneapolis shit I've ever seen. And it's Yoda saying, matter Black Lives Do. That is Ruth Conda forever coded. That is a modern Ruth Conda. Holy. That is powerful shit, dude. With the fucking Christmas lights, too. Prince. Stop doing that. That's funny. That's good. Oh, one more. Thanks for the biggest Fortnite Friday yet with former Congressman George Santos. Productive dialogue. Thanks for the love. Let's see.
15 though? Like, why do you need an AR-15?
I mean, aren't you using a make-believe AR-15 in your game?
Yeah, it's a video game.
Yeah, I understand, but again, I try to draw these parallels. Like, why do you need that in the video game?
Because it's a video game, George, and nobody's dying in a video game.
I get that. I get that. I get that. There's a dichotomy there. No, let's put it this.
Like an AR-15 though, like.
I get that. I get that. No, I get that. There's a dichotomy. He gets that. He's open. He's open to dialogue. Is there a Pulitzer for tweets? Mark Robinson, the Republican candidate for governor in North Carolina, reportedly watched porn in private booths up to 5 days a week in the 90s. He strenuously denies that, as well as the Holocaust. Mark Robinson loved porn, say porn store guys. It is like tightly crafted, you know what I'm saying? The big two, Holocaust and Mark Robinson jerking it in the 90s. NFL teams need to get this man on the phone. POV, your friend gets stuck in the McDonald's washroom on vacation in Hawaii.
And I can't, like literally any way I go.
Whoa.
Wow. Thank you.
What a beast, dude. What a fucking beast. That's kind of crazy. I want to see this again. Dude, he like bends it in. He doesn't even look like he's like getting he's just, damn, that's crazy. That's power. He's not even running start or anything. He's just fucking leaning on it. That's strong. He has some flip-flops. He doesn't think he's trying.
Whoa. Wow.
Everyone's just like, wow. Dude, it's just cool to see someone really strong. There is something human about that. You just see somebody really strong and you go, fucking wow. Showed my boss a machine was broken beyond my ability to repair it. He took a bunch of pictures to put in a service order, started tapping away at his phone, then sighed, turned the phone to me with this picture on the screen, and said, "Isn't this genius?" before walking off. And it's somehow a way to put a glizzy and a hamburger together in the same, it's a hot durger. I guess. I don't know if it's genius, but it's something. It's certainly not Glizconda Forever worthy, I'll tell you that. Am I crazy, or was this the best summer ever? I watched so many funny IG Reels, and on top of that, TikToks. I got to spend so much time with my friends. They were in the room with me watching funny TikToks too. Fucking true, dude. Summer 2024, never forget. Never fucking forget, dude. We scrolled so much. We chatted. We consumed content like nobody's business. It was a movie. It was like a Minecraft parkour movie. It was incredible. It was a brat summer. It's hard to find good henchmen these days. Too smart and they become a threat. Too dumb and they're going to get you jammed up. And then you get this guy who's hashtag gooning, hashtag real gooner. In this case, as like a hired goon.
Стиль. Стайл это все.
Holy.
Стиль.
Now that's a henchman. Gooncore. That's a guy to say, "Hey, boss." British people probably, oh, dude, this is so disgusting. My friend has just ordered possibly the worst takeaway order of all time. I am aghast. And it's this. And it says, British people probably call this nuts and bolts or some shit. Which is fucking true. This looks like a fucking British, a classic British meal. And they would say, you just don't get it. Like, my nan used to make this for me, and it's fucking amazing. This is not fire. This looks gross as hell. This is the Queen's last meal? Oh, no. Oh, no. This one got deleted. This one got deleted or fucking blocked. This one's about Kendrick getting the Super Bowl halftime show opportunity from Drake's POV. Imagine getting 5 months notice they're gonna call you a pedophile at the Super Bowl. That is an unreal situation to be in. To know in advance that the most watched broadcast in America, millions and millions and millions of people all at once, are not only going to be watching, but cheering and singing along to a song about how, you know, you touch minors. That is a singular one-of-one experience. No one else is going to be able to relate to Drake. I'll tell you about that. That has not happened to anyone else in the world. Let's see. Archive of deleted post? Too late. I'm moving on, dude. We keep going. Hawk to a Girl. I told you that'd be a big part of this last month. Hawk to a Girl got a podcast, Talk to a, that is shockingly popular. And some people are not happy about it. How I feel going to work for the rest of my life knowing this motherfucker got rich and famous for making a blowjob joke. It's the way she made it, folks. It's the way, you don't understand, she got that aura. She's got that riz. It's, not anyone could have said talk to her. Walk to her. Talk to her. By the way, now that you have a viral tweet with 436K likes, what if you have a podcast? The fucking Talk to Us Sucks podcast, and you can get rich off that. Get an agent. Isn't it wild how floodwaters in Japan stay crystal clear while NYC's floods turn into a muddy mess? Floods. Floods Japan from CETA. Aren't floods just cooler in Japan? They're just so much fun. They're just different. Hi, Tesla, at Elon Musk. I live in Naples, Florida, and I'm trying to evacuate from an incoming Category 4 hurricane. My 24 Tesla Model Y is fully charged at 90%, but won't turn on. The screen is black. Your help will be much appreciated. Sorry, buddy. Wokeness detected. Yikes. Yikes. Every Tesla has a built-in woke detector, and if you don't pass, it will not turn on. It does not respect you. And unfortunately, for the good of humanity, you cannot be saved from this hurricane. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Shouldn't have had those pronouns, buddy. Let's see. A key point missing in a lot of the post-debate analysis is that Trump's claim about immigrants eating pets almost perfectly syncs up to the piano in the Peanuts theme song. It is kind of a vibe. It is kind of a vibe. I feel bad for Snoopy. Bro is fired. Yikes. That's a fucking... I don't know how that happens. I don't know how that happens. That's not looking good. There's a video of it? I don't know. Interesting. I wish coworkers would fight in the bathrooms like in middle school. 235,000 likes. People do. Right? People at some jobs, coworkers fight in the bathroom. It's not not totally unreasonable. you gotta probably not as much as middle school. Like I got in a fist fight with Emmett Shear, CEO of Twitch, in the bathroom. Okay? After he said he wanted to fucking mute VODs. He wanted to make it so you couldn't play copyrighted music on Twitch. We got a fucking fist fight. So I lost, yeah. yeah, that's why the VODs are muted. I wish I'd won that fight. He's strong. Saving him for later at peak freshness. Good idea. Don't waste all your cat's cuteness, okay? Ziploc him up and preserve him for when you need it. Keep the freshness. You don't want your cat to get all dusty and old, dude. Everybody check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. Elmo can count to 20. Pretty cool.
Do you know how easy this is for me? Do you have any fucking idea how easy this is? This is a fucking joke. And I'm sorry you can't do this. I really am, because I wouldn't have to fucking sit here and watch you fumble around and fuck it up. Do you know how easy this is for me? Do you have any fucking idea how easy this is? This is a fucking joke. And I'm sorry.
That's good. That's good. I think we should shame Elmo a little bit. It's been a long... Do you know what I'm saying? Elmo and Big Bird and the Count and all... Like, it's been a long time. It's been decades. And they're still doing the same... You know, they have not expanded their knowledge at all. Grow up. Grow up, bro. Loner stabbed himself to death trying to separate 2 frozen burgers with a knife. Why do they have to call him a loner in the headline? Dude died and they're like, by the way, he was a loser no one liked. Yeah, I don't know. You don't need to mention loner, man. That's it. Make it be man. Area man. That it does feel a little bit targeted. Batman couldn't have got this shit out of me. I know this guy. I know Ethan. I've worked with Ethan Evans. I have been in brainstorms with Ethan Evans. I went to a bar with Ethan Evans after work. What is this about? I need to be careful with this. A CEO I worked for seduced my wife in retaliation for my pushback on him at work. He won. I got divorced and left the company. When I say I truly understand how some executive teams can be political snake pits, I trust you will believe me. Learn from my pain and do the following. That's crazy. No, I'm not a CEO. I assume it was an Amazon. Is this Jeff Bezos? This dude was a VP at Amazon. This guy was high up. I'm not. I know this guy's face. This is Ethan Evans. Is he talking about Jeff Bezos? No way. There's no way it's Jeff Bezos. You don't say a CEO I worked for unless it's like he must have worked somewhere else. He obviously left Amazon eventually and did other things. This must have been someone else. Wait, are you serious? I'm 100% serious. I have been to a bar with Ethan Evans. I have been in brainstorms with him. This guy was an Amazon VP. I'm not kidding. We played liar's dice at the bar. 100%. It was Buddha Bar in San Francisco. I remember it specifically. That's crazy. I'm very confident it was this Ethan Evans. What? There's not a different one that's a VP, bro, with this face. I'm not. I have hung out with this guy. I am not kidding. Scroll down. Ex-wife here to clear the record. No, this is fake. This is fake. This is fake. Yeah, this is fake. I think this is probably like an OnlyFans fucking. He deleted it. Yikes. 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 He's been VP of 5 companies. Oh, someone found his LinkedIn. Let's see. Well, I don't want to fucking... If the guy deleted the tweet and I know him, I think this is in bad form. I'm not trying to fucking... If he doesn't want to talk about it, he doesn't want to talk about it. But I just want to... I just don't think it... I don't think it was Jeff Bezos, bro. That'd be crazy. Not that Jeff hasn't slept with another man's wife, but to do it in a way no one knows about. He was VP at Lightspace. He's a VP in a lot of places. But he was 15 years vice president of Prime Gaming at Amazon. And yeah, look, right when I was here, VP of Twitch integration. Yeah, look, this is fucking it. This is the guy. Fucking here it is. No, I remember because he came down. This is for, I'm going to get real in the weeds now. He came down from Amazon headquarters, big shot from Seattle, because we spent $100 million in the Overwatch League, and he wanted to help us brainstorm how to make money off of it. And we didn't. We didn't. We didn't make any money off it. He hosted this big brainstorm. We were all in a room. He brought in they brought in everybody who they thought knows esports. And I got invited. I thought it was pretty fucking cool. I was like, I get to be in a meeting with this fucking Amazon VP because I was fucking young. I was 22. I got in there kind of through Bobby Scar, who knew Ethan Evans. Ethan Evans and Bobby Scar were close. And we were all coming up with ideas. I don't remember. I remember one of the ideas that stuck with me was like, we should, as Twitch, buy movie theaters and then rent out seats for people to come watch esports games. And we can sell concessions that are customers. It was like one of those no bad ideas brainstorms where they're like, just say anything. Just no bad ideas. And everyone was people were saying some wild shit. Does anything come out of those? Well, not in this one. I mean, maybe some stuff came out that was used later, but nothing saved it. The problem was no one wanted to fucking watch Overwatch League, so it doesn't matter how you monetize it. We ended up making like the Overwatch League pass. Some of you have it. If you have the Overwatch League pass in chat, speak up. If you got the little icon, speak up, dude. Fucking there's one. There's one. Idiot alert. 49-month Atrioc sub and an Overwatch League pass, you're a fucking Oiler. You have too much money. You're too rich, bro. Yeah, no, we sold these to very few people. Very few. And it was like, you can get this all-access pass, and you got that little badge. You got some custom emotes, and you got like POV streams of different Overwatch League players. And it did not sell well. Did not sell well. Anyway, back to the tweet. Sorry, that was crazy. I saw Ethan Evans like a jump scare from the past. That's so wild that he tweeted this. What is this? Tropes in media tier list. Protagonists, philosophy, themes, moral grayness are the GOAT. Open endings in postmodernism are an L. References in show don't tell are okay. Me reading a new book hoping there isn't any writing. Yeah, what the fuck is this? It's all about how these are executed, not the tropes themselves. This is so stupid. Oh, just writing. I didn't see that one. Writing is a good detail, but lacking in depth. Yeah, writing mid. Yeah, God, I hope there's no writing in this fucking book. It's so stupid. This is like anime profile picture fucking high art. I love Japanese Jesus and his little Bob. Yeah, me too. I hope y'all read the user agreement for that Wukong game because you just signed up for the Chinese military. Get ready to learn Mandarin. It'd be so awesome. It would be so awesome if it was a legally binding contract that America was like, yeah, you know what? You signed it. You signed it. You have to go. I'm sorry, but like you made a deal and you got to ship out and you got to fight for Xi Jinping. That'd be actually fucking awesome. What a twist. Wait, okay. Oh wait, we should watch. Yeah, let him say it. Let him say it. Let him say it. Let him say it. My God, he said the line. He said the line. Anyway, back to the tweets. Reviewing the FTC versus Amazon complaint for my new article, Long-Term Consumer Welfare. I had to laugh at this. So again, this is the notes of the FTC v. Amazon lawsuit. Part of it gets, blacked out and redacted if it's like corporate specific information or something they don't want seen. All blocked out, all blocked out, all blocked out. This is not a healthy competitive market. Blocked out, blocked out, blocked out. Yeah, probably not, bro. Probably fucking not. I'm crying. Why did you make that noise? This is Bernie? Bernie Sanders finally met his match. Fucking like the bad guy in a fucking Shrek video game or something. When you aggro the enemy in Spyro. Or Crash Bandicoot or something. All right, let's see. How did we fumble remote work so badly? I wouldn't blame the people, but overemployed setup with 7 jobs, $830K a year. Bro has a plastic covered chair for some reason too. Yeah. Not a fumble on this guy's part. I'll tell you that. Makes $830K, doesn't want to ruin IKEA chair. Yeah, exactly. I mean no harm, but I hate the way black people name businesses. Crazy start. This shit fire as hell, bar and grill, like please, I can't. But then an actual example, can a brother get a slice pizza restaurant in Montgomery, Alabama? Sheesh! To be honest, it kind of stands out, bro. It kind of stands out, especially if you're doing like delivery. I feel like that shit stands out. I gotta be saying this pizza doesn't look that good to me though right here. That one looks fire. I'm kind of like, when it comes to pizza, I'm like a little chicken nugget eating baby. I don't like all that stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to pizza, I'm like a little simple, can you cut up my fucking steak for me? You know, like, can you... Do they have chicken nuggets at this restaurant? I'm like that person for pizza. I don't want to mix it up too much. Just check the Taylor Swift subreddit to see how they react to Chiefs games now, and each and every one of them sounds like my dad. Baltimore really missing those 2 timeouts. Chiefs will just now chew clock with runs, and if they get another first down, they'll win as Baltimore does not have enough timeouts to stop the clock. No fumbles. They're getting into it. Holy. That's funny. This is like fucking, you know, subathon type Ludwig fans about League of Legends now. You know, like 2 weeks ago, they're like, what the fuck is League? And they're like, he needs to fucking push mid. He needs to do wave management. He's not letting it bounce back. His macro play isn't working. He's not controlling the different lane states. How quickly things change. Trump tweeted, I hate Taylor Swift. And then there's a video from 6 years ago of him vibing with Barron Trump and cruising to Taylor Swift. Get me fucking DMCA'd, Connor. Secret Service should have a bug bounty where if you hit someone under their protection with a paintball gun, you get 10K. Such a funny idea. Actually, such a funny idea. No, because because then people would try to do it and get shot dead. They wouldn't arrest them, they'd kill them, bro. There'd be so many people trying to get a paintball gun for 10K. It would just be the president roaming around and then killing poor people constantly. I guess it's a great way to get rid of the pores. And I guess you can buy body armor. 2 plates, 1 carrier. This is an ad targeted towards me because I'm constantly searching up guns and body armor. I could give you 1,000 tries and you never guess the first question they ask about this book. Okay, let's see. What's the book called?
Here with some tantalizing recipes to boost your sexual appetite is Amy Riley, co-author of The Love Diet. Hello, Amy.
Hey, Amy. Nice to see you.
I want to get a piece of business out of the way before we start. There is a co-author on your book, Juan Carlos Cruz, who is accused in a murder-for-hire plot with his wife.
Right.
There's a plea bargain happening today. What's the stat? What's going on there?
I know that today there's a hearing in a couple of hours, and supposedly there's going to be a plea bargain.
That's a tough start. Let's just get out of the way. Let's get out of the way. She's not ready for this question.
It's really all I know. Juan Carlos and I have been communicating by letter. He can't talk with me about his case. Basically, all I know is that this is a man who's very, very passionate about cooking for better health and sharing it with other people, and that's why we did the Love Diet together.
Such a funny start. They had the mugshot ready to go. Oh, that makes it so hard for her to sell her book, I'll tell you that. That's a toughie. He's passionate. He's passionate about
Well,
love.
it's
Your friends, and you're wishing him all the
He is,
best.
yes, but I promised myself I wouldn't cry today.
Okay, we're not going to. We're going to cut. This is the love segment,
Yes.
Amy. All right. So what are we making?
So we are making a black truffle lovers lasagna.
Okay.
Imagine you take one bite of it and you go into a killing frenzy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What if it wasn't him, it was the recipes? I need to watch out. Let's see. I wish I had kept some of the letters sent to troops overseas from all the school kids. Since they didn't really understand what was happening, most of them were perfectly unhinged. And then a real fucking tweet of a guy holding up a "Have a good war" and a picture of a gun. Look at the replies. Is there more? I don't want to. I got a "Please don't die" from a first grade class. Have a just war from Thomas Aquinas for the fucking Crusades. He kept the card. He still has it. He still has the "Have a good war." Dear soldier, my name is Donovan. I want to give you a happy Valentine's card because you'll probably never get to see your family again. So I want to let you know that I care. Sincerely, Donovan. I mean, his heart's in the right place. My dad was in the war too. He doesn't like video games now. They make him yell a lot. Hope you still like them. P.S. Enjoy Iraq. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think we did this. I remember doing this around the war in Iraq. Like, this is like 2003-ish, you know? We would write letters. I don't remember what I said. I was on a school on a military base, so we definitely had to do this. I don't remember what I said. I'm sure it was really thoughtful. It was really poetic. I did it during World War II, too, yeah, as well. You wrote the house. You'll never see your family again. It's crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was all of Liminary's tweets. And you know what? They were pretty good. Pretty solid batch. Pretty solid batch. Day of execution. But I've got some more of my own. I have a couple. It's a very few that I wanted to include that I thought were great, that I saw that made me laugh. Speaking of the hurricane, there's been a fucking conspiracy theory going around that the hurricane is made up. It's fake, or not fake, it's created. It's created by a weather machine. And this person said, no hurricane here in Texas, and it's on the same ocean as Florida. Why? Texas is not a swing state. This guy just goes, we're regressing as a society. And it truly does feel like that in a way. This is crazy. How many likes did this get? 3,000? Not that terrible, I guess, but still 3,000 is fucking crazy. This guy thinks that his yeah, also Florida's not a swing state, bro. It's like that's crazy. Then on Facebook AI slop meta, this came out with 23,000 likes. Speaking of people being geniuses, rescue poor trapped giraffe. Holy, look at that. They're going to save him. Real. Haters will say fake. Haters will say it's fake just because the cliffside changes in every shot. Haters will say it's fake, but we know it's real, okay? Because it's a fucking video. Clearly reversed. Oh, wait, so your conspiracy theory is that this video is 100% real, but it's actually about a company lowering a giraffe onto a cliff and leaving it there? It's dark. You can't trust anything on the internet, I guess. And then this one I didn't watch. This one I did not watch. It says, I beg you, take the 4 minutes to sit through this video and get to a plot twist that left my mouth open. Okay? It's a 5-minute video. So we're in for the long haul. Brain rot is going to be on. But I did not watch this. I want to see it. We're going to have to do it together. Okay? So we're watching the 4 minutes. No whisk, no reward. Lock the fuck in.
With a whisk being submerged into a super dense food product. Last time it was peanut butter. This time it's marshmallow fluff. Could use a spoon. Could use a spatula, but fuck it.
1 cup.
It's 1 whisk. I said in the last video. The unit of measurement is now 1 whisk officially.
Pumpkin.
Did you say Perry pumpkin? Didn't need to do that. Definitely didn't need to do that.
Now I'm coming in with my light brown sugar.
Coming in with the light brown sugar.
2 cups of this.
Okay.
We're gonna add in 1/4 a cup. Half
Okay.
whipping cream.
So we got some brown sugar, pumpkin, marshmallow fluff, whipping cream.
All right, I'm gonna add in 1 stick of butter.
A stick of butter. It's a
Okay.
stubby one. A little snub nose stick of butter.
Salt to this whole thing, just to taste.
Uh-huh.
What is that
Add in
machine?
some pumpkin pie spice to taste.
To taste.
Just depending on your preference. I like mine very spicy.
Okay.
By spicy, I mean full of spices.
Oh,
Now I've got
okay.
a 1 1/4 cup of water. Adding this.
All right.
Can I say something? I'm such a bad cook. I have no idea. Is this one of those like meme clickbait recipes where everything is wrong and you know it's bad, or is this like normal? I actually don't fucking know shit. Okay, this is rage bait. I can't tell if this is like how you'd make a fucking pumpkin cake or some shit. I have no idea.
Whole thing. And now we're ready. You can see this marshmallow fluff has just kind of already started making its way
And there's
out
the spatula.
of my
Could have used that
whisker.
from Jump Street, but
It's a really
here we are.
handy trick that the whisk measures everything.
Nope.
in 1 cup.
Absolutely not. Everyone watching this is now dumber
Or another kind of
as a
butter.
result.
Cookie butter.
Myself included, and that's tough because I'm pretty dumb in the first place.
All right, I'm going to start giving this a little mix. We want to get this all mixed in here together.
Or not.
As good as we can before we
This is
get our lid on, get this going. Ooh, look at that beautiful pumpkin
so
color.
No.
This is going to be a little bit sweet, a little bit savory.
A lot.
All right, I'm just going to add a
Terrible.
little bit of pecan pieces in here. I kind of would have liked the smaller ones, but these are the ones I had at home for baking, so I'm just
Hear me
gonna
out. You
use-
could, and I know this is crazy,
Now
but
I'm just
take
gonna
the
put
big
the lid
pieces
on,
and use a knife
I'm
to
gonna
cut
put
them
this
into
on
smaller
high.
pieces. But that's
I'm gonna
again,
let
that's
it set for just about an hour. and
personal
then we'll start
preference.
our next steps. Alrighty, y'all, we've had this running for an hour.
Yeah, that looks
And
like
now I'm
pond
just bringing
scum.
my hands to it, and we're gonna start blending this all together, just gently.
It actually looks so gross. It actually looks so gross. It's making me gag. Oh, it's so fucking gross. It's making me gag. That looks so foul.
Yeah,
We're gonna see what our consistency is like.
it's like shit. Couldn't shit.
Alright, y'all,
Didn't
I
see.
want mine to have a little bit of a thicker texture, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more marshmallow fluff
With
to
that's a
this.
new spatula
Then
too.
we're gonna need to
Fuck.
let
So you
this
dirtied
cook
up 2
long
spatulas
together.
and a
We're
whisk.
just gonna be able to
When we could have just
blend
used
this
one
in
spatula and still be in the exact same spot we are right now.
But this is totally up to you if you prefer yours to be a little bit more liquidy.
Liquidy.
What happened? Why measure out 1 whisk if you're gonna then put 3 fucking massive globs with a spatula?
Okay.
This is
I
making
think
me
this is gonna
sick.
be more like it. And it would have been good to have the smaller pecan pieces because I do feel like these ones.
That looks like
are
if
a
you're trying to
little
make
intrusive
ricotta cheese out of diarrhea.
But like I said, I only had the larger pecans. I didn't smash them up. But I think you may want to use a smaller pecan piece.
Sure.
texture we want it to be. Now,
Is
one
it,
more
though?
thing. This is this little luster dust. It's edible glitter.
Glitter.
I just thought this would be really
Baby, I swear I was not at the strip club. I was at the worst potluck you can ever imagine.
for a person who likes pumpkin spice, who loves, you know, the fall. Likes edible
The fall
glitter.
of civilization?
I don't know,
Or
maybe
no,
needs
like
more glitter.
the season. Or...
Never have
Does
too
it-
much glitter, huh?
Right. I don't feel like you can like. Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, this is really great when you want to shit pixie dust for a week.
It's meant to sit on top. Anyway, I think that
So
was
disgusting
beautiful.
looking.
I'm really excited. We're gonna add in our final thing here.
Here we go, the
This
final.
is my boiled pasta. I just chose some rotini. Perfect in this, and I decided to go with the chickpea kind because I thought it would be a
Chickpea.
little
You know the difference between a chickpea and a lentil? I've probably said that before, but also pasta. This recipe puts the fun in vaffanculo. What the fuck?
Dude, this is so gross.
Oh my goodness.
This is so
Oh my
gross.
god.
Look at that. Ugh, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna add a little bit of ready whip on top.
Sure. What the fuck?
I don't have any fall.
Take a bite. Take a bite.
Specific sprinkles, but I'm gonna add
Oh,
some
just when you think
stars
it couldn't get any worse.
Take a
Sprinkles.
bite.
Fuck sprinkles,
Now
dude.
it's time to take a bite. I'm so excited to try.
Oh, here we
pumpkin
go.
Spice pasta.
Ah! Gross! Gross!
No.
This is amazing. Wow. Y'all, this is so.
She can't even hide it. She can't even hide it. That's so funny. Dude, our society is messed up where this is a viable way to make money. This works. Capturing attention is so valuable that doing this consistently can make you fucking money. That's crazy.
So good.
She almost broke. She sounded like she was gonna cry. That's a 0. I'd fucking try it. Whatever.
That's crazy. That's crazy. The pasta was the plot twist? Yeah, well, the whole thing was disgusting. Just one more. This one was just good. This one was just good, bro. Yes, sir, Joe. Yes, sir. As you command. Yes, Mr. President. And then I wanted to show these. So this was weird. This is like a weird thing that I saw. One of the newscasters.
Imagine this. Imagine 3 feet of storm surge right
was making this presentation
here. Now, if this amount of water catches you by surprise, it's
about, you know, the storm. It's like this really incredible graphic
too
overlay.
late to evacuate. Cars are floating around and floating away. There's large objects in here that could knock things down with a battering ram-like
He's water
force.
bending.
Now, there's no way, again, to evacuate with this kind of storm surge. But we know there's going to be places with more than 3 feet. Imagine 6 feet of storm surge. Now, this completely floods out the first floors of homes and businesses, and the only way to escape that is to move to the higher floor of a building. Now, unfortunately, there are going to be places that get more
this
than
is the
6
hurricane
feet of
machine
storm
at
surge
work.
flooding. Imagine this, 9 feet and even beyond of flooding, of inundation.
This is Joe Biden in the White House right now, hooked up to the fucking X-Men style hurricane machine, and he's
This
fucking...
is practically not survivable. So please follow the advice of your local officials when they ask you.
Anyway, I saw this and I was like, wow, that's cool. They really went all out for that fucking presentation. And then I saw a separate clip right here.
Already 3 feet above normally dry ground, water is already life-threatening. It's too late to evacuate. What
Is this like a studio that just rents out this fucking graphics to different
this high can knock you off your feet, make cars float, and driving impossible. The first floor of homes.
Like they all just come through and they spend like, you know, fucking whatever the rental fee is.
And businesses are flooded. Unfortunately, the water is expected to rise.
Like, can I do it? Is there some fucking green screen room in LA that does this that I can go fucking pay a fee and...
It's even higher at 6 feet above the height of most people. Vehicles get carried away. Structures start to fail. Just look at this.
I could be the modern day
Anything could be in
dream.
this water, sharp glass, debris, chemicals as well. The scary part is some areas could see surge values at 10 to 15.
That's crazy. Anyway, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll end best tweets on a great tweet from our dear friend Clint Stevens. The least attractive male hobbies. Number 1, playing video games. Number 2, collecting figurines. Number 3, crypto. Number 4, online trolling. Number 5, gambling. Clint Stevens says, the only hobby of mine which isn't on this list is masturbation. He's 6 for 5. 6 for 5, folks. And that's this month's best tweets. Thanks for watching. That was a hoot and a half. Clint Stevens is funny, I'll tell you that. Maybe he's got 5 unattractive hobbies, but he's got 1 attractive one. That's being funny as shit. And without further ado, I am going to end here. I have a lot of stuff to finish, and I need to do it. So, it's 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Sevens, had a good night. We'll rate Whodat 950. He's got a fucking battle report coming up. League. I'll probably play a big game of League. Well, my friends need to catch up, dude. My friends need to catch up. Hey, by the way, one thing I want to say. I'm not rating a Spectacore, but I want to say this. A Spectacore has a YouTube video dropping tomorrow. Should be a banger. He always has banger YouTube videos. He made a fucking fire... I mean, he's got this video right here, 4.1 million views, more than anything I've ever done. He's got like a cool, it's like a summoning salt style video about Hitman. He's making a video tomorrow about a contract competition, kind of similar to the ones I've done, the $1,000 one or whatever. And it should be a banger. Check it out. Watch it. It'll be really good. Comes out tomorrow. All right, enough done. Bye, 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 bye.